Hi everybody. Hope you're having a great day. I'm sorry I can't be here today. This is Fred Endy. I'm actually up at the Math3in Environmental Center doing some work for our camps up there. But I want to give you a quick sense of how you could utilize the wiki we've created for the Math3in2 program, and also go over some basic details of wiki use and the 3in2 listserv as we get started with the work this year and moving forward into the program. So you have a directions for the Math3in2 wiki and listserv, and I just want to go through this with you real quickly so that you're comfortable joining the wiki and editing it, because a lot of the resources that we're going to be using and that you'll be putting into practice with Eleanor will be housed on that wiki. So first, for this program, we're going to have both a wiki available and a listserv. You've already gotten emails from Eleanor from the listserv, okay, and we'll talk very briefly about that at the end of this short screencast. But let's talk about the wiki. So the first thing that you'll notice is the wiki has its own web address, so we're going to start by going there. So I'm just going to highlight that address. Okay, and then just cycle through. Okay, I'm going to pop it in here. And so the first thing you'll notice is when you go to that page, it asks you to sign in. Okay, so now if you already have a Wiki Spaces account, you'll do things a little bit differently, but let's say you don't, okay? So you're going to see in a link to create an account, okay? So you'd click here, okay, and it would take you to a Join Now page, okay? So you'd choose a username, password, you'd put in the email address, make it an email address, of course, that you're going to check fairly regularly. You don't want to make a wiki, so you'll keep this checked as no, okay, and then you'll click Join. Now, after you've clicked Join, okay, you're going to end up being asked to confirm your email address, okay, so you'll go into email account, Wikispaces will have sent you a link, okay, so you'll click on that link and that'll activate your account. Okay, then you're going to go to the Math3in2 Wikispaces page again, you'll log into your Wikispaces account, and then you'll be asked to request membership to the wiki. Okay, it is a private wiki, which means that only people who are members can access it and edit it. So you're going to request membership. What will then happen is I'll get a notification that you've requested membership. I'll go into my Wikispaces account and approve you. And then you'll receive an email indicating your membership has been approved, and you'll be able to go in and log into the wiki. Okay, so now let's assume that that's all taken care of. Okay, so I'm going to log into my Wikispaces. Oops. Oh, let me try that again. Okay, sorry about that. So here we are at the Math3in2 wiki. Okay, so now to give you a quick idea of the navigation of the wiki and where it is, right? So what have we done so far? We've created an account, we've gotten membership to the wiki, and now we're logged in and looking at the 3in2 wiki. So you'll notice you're in the right place. It says 3in2 Math at the top. You'll see on the home page, welcome to the 3in2 Math wiki. You'll be able to use this tool to help you find, share, and review resources for the 3in2 program. On the right side of the wiki are the pages that have been created so far. Okay, so we've got a page that's set up for acceleration criteria, the assessment and assessment tools that will be used for acceleration, and then so far, resources for each of the 4 quarters. Okay, now, as we go on and continue to work, these pages can be changed and adjusted. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what we can do with Wikispaces. So the first thing is, as a wiki member, you'll be able to edit the wiki, and you can basically edit any page that exists as a way to make the page better for users. So if you ever wanted to edit a page, it's really a simple process. Okay, you'd see an edit button. Okay, and when you click on that edit button, it brings up an editing screen. Okay. So for instance, let's say I'm writing welcome all members. Okay. Now you'll notice there's some tabs we can bold, italicize, underline, put some colors in, bullets. If you wanted to add links or a file, okay, you can do all that. But when you're done with your edits, you click Save, and your change appears. Okay, so that's the benefit of a wiki. Anybody who's a member of that wiki can make edits. Now, there are some things you can't do. You won't be able to actually delete the wiki. Okay, that's kept for the organizers, but you really can go in and add materials as you see fit. So in that way, if you find something that's really good, okay, you can add it the minute you find it without having to worry about forgetting or, being concerned that someone else might not find it as useful. All right? So it's really a collaborative tool. You can also hold discussions within the wiki. I'll show you this real quick, though I'm not sure how much you'll be using this with, Eleanor, if at all. Next to the edit button, there's a discussion button. You can click on that, start a new post, and then type information to the rest of the wiki. And basically is kept on this page for people to look at. Another quick item to note, if you want to add a document, okay, so, and this is probably where we'll be doing most of our work. Let's say you wanted to add a resource. So let's say I found something really good about criteria that should be used when talking about math acceleration. I can go to the page. So I clicked on acceleration criteria, right? So I'm at that page now. Click on edit, and then there's a file button. From here, okay, I can go to upload files, and this will go to my computer, and I can search for the file I want to upload. Okay. Then once it's uploaded, I can actually insert it, and it will appear right on the page itself. So for instance, okay, let's say that I wanted to insert a blog post I wrote about assessment criteria. Okay, so I clicked on blog post. Takes a few moments to upload it. I'll get a sign that it was uploaded. And then if I click on this, it inserts it directly into the page, right? So here it is. Okay. Now you can move it slightly around. You can adjust it to go to a different location. Okay. I could hit return a few times and put it down a couple lines. And then if I save, there it is. Okay, and I can download it and open it and check it out. Now, of course, if I've decided I don't want that file anymore, I click back on Edit. I click on the file, and then you'll see a button for Remove File. Okay, and now it's back to normal. Just fix that header. Perfect. I don't know why that NTS is larger. One of the funny things about a wiki is that because it's open source, you end up sometimes with some interesting design flaws that occur. So I'll work on that and see if I can get them to be the same font size. You can also add a page. So if you're working with Eleanor, you decide that a new page needs to be added, you or Eleanor could go in and add a page. On the right side of your wiki, you'll see a plus button next to Pages and Files. You click on that, title the page, and it gets added right in to the list with these other pages. Okay. Finally, for the distribution list, okay, our distribution list email is 3in2math@listserv.pnwboces.org. You can see it right here. To send an email to the entire listserv, you take that address, go into your email, put it in the to, and then, of course, compose your email. Okay. Now, the thing about a listserv is that if you send that email, it does go out to everybody. And if you wanted to reply to a specific person, you couldn't just hit reply. Because when you reply with a listserv, it actually goes to everybody. So if you get, let's say Eleanor sent you something to the listserv and you wanted to reply directly to her, what you do is use the forward button, okay, put in Eleanor's email address, and then compose your email. That way it would only go to her. Of course, if you have any questions, you can email me. That's at ende@pnwboces.org, and I'll help you out with wiki and listserv questions or anything else that we can do on behalf of the BOCES. And of course, content questions should go to all of you and to Eleanor. Okay, so again, sorry I couldn't be there, but I hope this was at least a little helpful to getting you acquainted with our wiki and the listserv.